I loved Angry Birds. I loved Angry Birds.
Why have you seen all these terrible movies in the theater?
Angry Birds was funny.
I'm contributing. Welcome to the Good News Show. I'm Ryan.
I'm Stuart. That's such a millennial. I
contributed to society. So welcome to the Good News Show. If this is your first time watching, we do videos around good news Monday through Friday. Every episode comes out in the mornings, and it's really focused on bringing positivity to the world. Today is a super special episode because it's Fan Friday. No, that didn't work at all. So Fan Fridays are special because every Friday we try to give back to our fans and make a video about them. And this is when Stuart inserts all his fan puns.
No more fan jokes.
Just slowly
No more fan jokes.
I'm surprised you have this many fans. In my house, I only have one fan.
I'm surprised I have that many fans.
Hey, there you go.
You know?
So one thing I forgot to mention in the earlier videos this week has all been about summertime. I forgot to mention, Stuart actually made this.
You forgot to mention? Were you supposed to mention it?
I wanted to.
Oh, you were. Oh, I didn't know that.
I've been messing with the ukulele these episodes, so I've seen it. Mm-hmm. And Stuart actually did. How did you do this?
I would burn that into the when I was about 12. Does it have a year on here? Okay, it was back when I was in high school. I bought the this ukulele to learn, and so
is that the actual pronunciation? Did you do the
ukulele? That's what you said. So I was like,
maybe. I don't know.
But yeah, I would burn that onto it. I'm a little critical because I don't like the lines here. I tried to make it look like it was the sun.
Better than I could do.
Yeah, so I would burn that into there.
Well, cool. Well, it fits perfectly with the summer theme we've had this whole week. And we're going to end the summer theme. We're going to interview actually one of our fans. We sent some questions to one of our fans. They were all about the various videos we came out this week. And then we'll discuss her answers and what she thought of the video so far.
And we have a we kind of picked a good
exclusive?
Fan. Yeah, exclusive regarding Paul Blart.
Yeah. So 2 videos ago, we talked about movies, and you confessed something that I would never confess to anybody. Well, you saw it the day it came out.
Paul Blart Mall Cop 2.
I know. He goes to Vegas. It's awful.
It had a 0 on Rotten Tomatoes, and I went to the movie.
So embarrassing. But anyway, so we have some. She gave us some inside scoop about Paul Blart.
Yeah, I'm still blown away that you guys don't like Paul.
Oh
I don't know. Anyway,
gosh,
well
awful.
That's dead. It's a previous episode, but
click up here if you want to watch my rant on why Paul Blart 2 is not good.
So we're featuring Maddie today, who is one of our first fans. Thank you, Maddie, for your support. It really does help. Let's put Maddie's picture right up here, right there. This is Maddie. And she's great. Let's tell some facts.
About Maddie?
Yeah, tell us some facts about Maddie.
We
asked her some questions.
So we asked her some questions about Maddie and her life. And well, the first one we asked is, what do you or your family like to do?
First one we asked is, what is your name?
That's true. Actually, I did put that in there. Because a lot of times on Instagram, I don't know people's names. I feel bad. Facebook, but I know her name is not short and sweet. If it is, then your parents are a little interesting. But her name's Maddie. So the first question I asked after what is your name was, what do you and your family like to do in the summer? Mm-hmm. Kind of our first video, which was about the summer. Yeah. She said swimming is definitely our favorite thing to do in the summer. After that, my brothers and I love getting ice cream. But to be honest, we do all that all year round.
Oh, nice.
I'm trying to think when I was a kid, we did a lot of swimming too. Ice cream was a definite yes.
Yeah.
Snow
cones.
Oh, snow cones. Yeah. Those are cool. So I don't know if they do this in other cities. Cool. But
okay.
I don't know if they do this in other cities, but in Utah they have these little shacks and they do snow cones during the summer. They sell them even in Utah. We're far away from the ocean. But I think that's super cool. I hope they do that in your city as well.
Yeah. Another question we asked Maddie was, what do you think are the best and worst summer movies? The best, she said, is The Dark Knight.
Ooh, agreed. That's the best superhero movie of all time.
Never seen it.
No! Don't do that to me. You're messing with me.
I haven't seen The Dark Knight Rises.
No!
I have not seen The Dark Knight series.
You have not seen the Heath Ledger's portrayal of the Joker?
Oh, no, I have. I've seen that one.
Okay, that's this one. That's what she's talking about.
I haven't seen the one with Bane.
Yeah. No, that one's not as good. So you're
okay.
Okay, sorry, her second movie.
Dear John.
Which
And-
is, that's the Channing Tatum, the, what's that guy who writes all those, the Notebook and all those. Anyways, it's one of those loved ones.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone dies and then someone loves somebody. I haven't seen it.
Yeah. And the Bourne series. The only scene, the only scene, well, actually scenes too, that I enjoy from the Bourne series is from the third movie. One where he beats up a guy with a book.
Okay,
The
that was
other one
awesome.
where he like is riding a motorcycle and he jumps up a curb,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
onto another leg.
Well, so you didn't like in the first one with the pen scene? The fighting, if you like the book scene, the pen scene's awesome. When he fights that French guy in that room and then the guy pulls the pen out and you're like, ooh, that's a cool scene. But hey, good answer. So what's her worst?
Worst, which what?
Okay, yeah. This
The
is
Notebook.
Weird. So the Notebook is by the same guy who did Dear John. Who
Okay.
wrote him, the stories,
Okay.
not the screenplay. So how do you
I
like...
think here's what I thought, Maddie. And put Maddie's face on Ryan because I'm going to ask her a question. Maddie, come on. Let's talk for a second. Maddie,
Okay.
you don't hate the Notebook. You just hate that all the other people in the world love the Notebook.
Oh, Stuart, you're totally right. That's
Yes.
exactly how it happened.
Thank you, Maddie. Come on. The Notebooks are good. Well, I don't know.
If you need me to be any other person in your life and pretend to be them, I'm there for you, Stuart.
Okay, thank
I'm
you.
there.
And Tuck Everlasting, I haven't seen it. Angry Birds. I loved Angry Birds. I loved Angry Birds.
Why have you seen all these terrible movies in the theater?
Angry Birds was funny.
Oh
Angry
my
Birds
gosh,
was so
you are
good.
that guy. When I look online and see how much money something made, you're that guy who goes to the movie theater. Now here's what I need to know this, and I need the answer to be what I need it to be. Do you go to the movie theater and think, what's showing right now, and I'll just go with showing? Or did you look online and say Angry Birds, looked at a time, scheduled around that, and then went in and saw it?
Yes. The second.
Gosh.
I go...
Because if you were just kind of like, oh, I'll see what, Angry Birds is the only one showing now, I'll just go.
No.
I would understand that.
Angry Birds is coming out. I can't
Oh.
wait. It's coming out in 3 months. I'm going to buy my ticket.
That's so awful.
No. So let's go to the very last question, which is something that is very interesting. Because speaking of bad movies, we talked about Paul Blart too, but explain the story. She actually
Yeah, so
knows
I put
somebody.
out an Instagram post, basically just prepping for the movie one before it came out, and basically asked what everyone's best or worst movies are, and I used the Kevin James photo of him and Paul Blart because it's so awful, and Maddie actually commented and said, oh well, I know someone who helped write the Paul Blart show,
And
like
how
Paul Blart 2.
awesome is that?
Yeah, apparently not so awesome for that person because the person does not want to be associated with it. And so she didn't tell us who it was and said, like, you can't mention who it is because
Oh,
that
no.
person is, like, offended that they helped that movie, which helps my argument that it's a terrible movie. Sorry, Kevin James, you're a nice man, but that movie's awful. So I kudos to that person. They wanted to get writing experience, the opportunity to write on a show, on a movie, which is great. But ooh, yeah, no thanks.
I'm going to interview Kevin James one day on my own show.
Everybody, tweet at him, let him know, show him this video, and say we want to interview him. That'd be awesome. Kevin James, I'm a big fan of you, just not that movie.
Kevin James, I'm a big fan of you and that movie.
But now that we're closing on the episode, my question is, what's the takeaway for you?
I think the takeaway from this is it's kind of an interesting thing, but like with the guy that doesn't want to be associated with the Kevin James movie, I've been there. I've experienced that. I've uploaded videos to my YouTube channel that I've just been like, I cannot wait for the day that I get to unlist that. And it's an embarrassing thing. And I'd like to say like, oh no, you just have to own it and like say I was part of it. Ooh, it's a tough.
Well,
thing
we
to
talked
do,
about the
right?
benefits of embarrassment, and sometimes it's actually hard to admit that. But there are benefits of it. But yeah, I think if there's so many good things in our life, we have to take the bad ones too when they come.
Yeah, adds contrast to life.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching this show. If you want to be a featured fan on one of our episodes, then comment below and follow our Instagram and our Facebook and our Twitter. Thanks so much. I'm Ryan.
I'm Stuart, I guess. No, am I Stuart
Just
now?
throw
I'm
that-
Maddie.
Throw that in there.
I'm
every
Maddie.
once in a while. And this is the Good News Show. Have a good day.